Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members, as well as the members over on my website and on Patreon. Thank you for your support, my loves, okay? So we are getting into a message, and right before I was getting on here to press record is when I was really starting to hear it. And I looked out and I saw the bird eating out at the bird feeder, and I was just like, okay, yeah, this is the word. And the energy is around someone needs to get the hurt out of their heart. I don't know if it's someone who they're operating with hurt in their heart towards you, or if you're operating with hurt towards someone else. But it's something about getting the hurt out of the heart, because I'm seeing hurt being like poison. You know, they say being upset at someone else, and you know what I'm saying, it's like you drinking poison expecting them to pass. And that's the same thing with the hurt, because the saying where they have hurt people, right? And I'm seeing this vibe of someone being hurt by something that was said or something that was done, and they took offense to it. It's a lot of fire energy, fire and water energy. But they took offense to it, and with them taking offense to it, they took a drastic measure to like make a point or prove a point. You know, I'm getting this vibe of someone just doing something to try to prove a point, like to prove that they're such this big dog, to prove that they're right about something, or to prove how you hurt them or how they hurt you. So take it as it resonates. I want to make sure I remember to put these disclaimers in the videos, is that remembering that it's important to utilize your intuition with these sessions. It's not recommended to watch if you're going through a severe, difficult time at this time, because you are more open to suggestions. And as I've shared, I don't know if you all be watching my butterfly conversations under the live tabs, but if you haven't, you need to be checking it out. And I share in there how words are magic, you know, and so it'll go a little bit deeper into it on there. I strongly suggest it. But remembering that these spaces, these collective messages, they are general messages, and there's a lot of people who's listening to them. And so you have to know how to have a foundation within self to know if something is for you or not, because every reading won't be yours either. Okay. And so that's why people say don't make it fit. Is this? Oh, it's curled up. It was bothering me. Don't make it fit if it doesn't. Okay. All right. So into this energy. I've been thinking a lot about agape love. I'm getting a strong feeling that this is a 222 angel number message. I'm feeling strongly that it is. But I've been feeling a lot about what agape love, right? And when we talk about agape love, what agape love is, which is just unconditional love. Love that it's not dependent upon what someone says or what someone does or how someone reacts, what someone gives. It's not dependent on any of that, right? And so those of you all who may have grew up within the church or any other, religious sect, a lot of what was always shared, and I'm trying to see how I want to put this, is that God gives agape love, right? God loves everyone. And this is in that context, if that's what you follow, right? I'm just using an example. And it doesn't matter how many mistakes you've made. It doesn't matter what you've done, how you've done, things of that nature. You're always forgiven, right? And if we're meant to be as God, like God, we should have those same characteristics, right? What does those boundaries look like? You know, this is a conversation, you know, and we're going to pull some cards on it, but this is giving that, you know, true agape love, seeing things from the complete angle. Many individuals harbor hurt and hate in their hearts for other people, and it's not doing anything but hurting them. That person is going on living their life, continuing along, and it's years down the line and you're still angry and mad. So think about how that anger may have affected your actions in other areas. How might that anger have affected you in your relationships and how you trust people in your communication? That anger from that one situation, right? And this is giving a vibe of there's an energy of someone who needs to learn real love, true love. What is love? When we think of it from that sense of agape love. Agape love. The unconditional love. Most love that people give are conditional. Now, can you be hurt by someone and love them? Yes. But that's when you communicate it out and talk it out and like figure out, like, because you can love someone and not be near them too, though. You can love someone and not be near them. You ain't got to be all up in their face, okay? What is this energy I'm picking up on, Spirit? If you're still in the video at this point, you have been feeling the effects of someone being angry and how it affects their emotions and their movements with other people. Okay, someone has a lot of hurt in their heart. They have a lot of anger in their heart. They have a lot of like animosity in their heart. It's like it's calloused and it's just there because of something that has happened in the past. You have healing coming out. And the first thing I heard is Healing by Kelly Price. I need a healing for my soul. Give me a healing for my soul. I need a healing for my soul. Just for my soul, I need healing. Someone around you needs some soul healing. And I'm getting it in two ways. Like either this is the way of how you can best handle them, or like I said, if you're the one who's on the other end, you learning. But a lot of you all with the spiritual career, this information will help you with working with other people. This will help you with communicating with other people, teaching other people, teaching people true healing, you know. Yeah, you got love, partnership, and then surrender. love, partnership, and surrender. Someone needs to learn, because it's like we're all individual, you know, we're all individual spirits. And even down to, you know, marriage is man-made. And that could be a structure that you're in, you know, if you want, and be in it, but make sure that's what you want. I'm getting a vibe of someone who they really don't like the traditional way of marriage, but it's like they kind of want to agree to it as a way to appease. I don't know. It's given a, but the, I don't know. This is interesting, Spirit. What are you telling me right now? Because marriage doesn't have to signify like literally just within marriage. Marriage is just any type of man-made contract between people, of union, becoming one. So anything that deals with that, that could be the aspect of moving in together, sharing bills and stuff, you know? Spirit, you confusing me right now. Okay, no example. No example. And that may have been that you're going to come across someone who has that issue. Like, it's giving an energy of like someone being unfaithful, but someone having animosity towards the other person because they're like, I didn't want to do this anyway. You know, someone only doing something for someone else, but they're not liking it. So then they do something out of the order, you know what I'm saying? Something that's not appealing. So then the other person get mad at them and now there's issues going on. And they're like, we wouldn't even be here if you would have just, you know, it's giving that vibe. Like it's a lot of snowball effect things, like a lot of snowball effects. And then someone changing how they feel about someone, how they connect with someone, how they approach someone because of what has happened or what didn't happen. It's given a vibe of that equally yoked session I did. Definitely listen to that if you missed it, because neither way is the wrong way, right? But you want to be on the same page with what you want and your expectations. And it's giving this vibe of someone doing something that they didn't really want to do. Someone doing something that they didn't really want to do. Ooh. All right. You have Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus. All right, Spirit, give me two more. Scorpio. I already said that. Yeah, I did. And Libra. It's an energy of learning how, I'm hearing to take me as I am. Or, you know, let's kiss and say goodbye, you know. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. Like, and that's love. Either you can take someone as who they are, how they present their journey, or you just, you know, because that's what marriage is. Because you're going to change. You going to change. They going to change. So don't go in that thing expecting y'all to stay the same. So what you going to do when y'all change? When y'all both have different interests now. Y'all both have different interests. This person likes this. This person likes this. Y'all don't like to do that no more. Do you speak out and say, I don't really like that no more. I really don't, you know, or do you just go along with stuff knowing that you're not really for it? And it's giving a vibe of someone feeling like they're not even able to change. Like someone is not allowed to grow, to change, to whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to be a certain type of way. And now someone else is mad at someone over something that could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. Spirit, what message you got? It could have been avoided. If only you would have listened to me in the beginning. You know, like, I don't know. So for example, you know, getting on the marriage thing, say someone says, I don't want to be married. Or no, not even children. Because we hear it a lot. I don't want kids. But the partner really, really wants them. The part you tell them, I really don't want them. I'm telling you now, you having that child still with that person, you can't be mad if they a deadbeat mama or daddy. Okay? Because they told you they didn't want them in the first place, but they tried to appease you. So now they being supportive of you and giving you the baby. But the thing is with you were expecting them to magically want it. Because you want it. So in that type of situation, the person who's actually wrong is the one that I don't even want to say pressured the other person, because the other person was just giving what you wanted, right? It's the one who's mad that this person is not all in the way that they want them to be in. Like they were expecting them to just change. Like, no, the person gave you the baby. You wanted the baby. So you should have been ready to be a single mama or a daddy. Okay? And that's a tough cookie to freaking swallow. But if we're talking about agape love, true agape love, understanding all that jazz from the higher power source, in that type of situation, it's not fair to expect another person to change after they said they didn't want it. They just gave it for you so that you can have a baby. And that's a tough pill of accountability, okay? I've accepted the fact that that's why, like, a lot of people love the channel. A lot of people love this channel. But it wouldn't be right for me to say that we're evolving butterflies here if it wasn't a bit of accountability, you know? I was listening to something the other day, and the person on there said that they don't listen to readers who talk about accountability and like what you need to learn, what you want to do. It was like, tell me about the good stuff that's coming to me. Tell me, you know, about all this. Like, I don't want to hear none about accountability, what I need to work on, what I need to... And I'm like, that's real. At least you know yourself, right? And so on my end, it's like, I have to accept that not everybody wants that, you know, but that's how I am. That's what I give, and I can't be another way. So I don't know. I had to get that out, honey. It made me think about that. Spirit, give me a tarot card for this session, because we ain't even got into the tarot. It's been all like channel energy. It's so beautiful outside. I'm hearing that song, Let's Just Kiss and Say Goodbye, or Good Night, whatever they say in that song. You have Strength with garlic. This is restraint energy. That's Leo energy. Holding back from something. Holding back from something. So it could be holding back from being upset about something that doesn't even really matter, you know, is not even that important. I'm gonna leave it there. Having more compassion and understanding, having more restraint. You don't have to cuss everybody out or be upset all the time, you know. Have a little more restraint. I thank you all for being here. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye.